Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today, we are going to be taking a look at our chart requests over here inside the Discord. We got quite a few of them. We got XRP, BTC, XLM, CRO, DOGE, NEO, Snapchat. We got AEP, CGC, POL, MATIC, ICP, Atom. Lots of requests over here we're going to be covering in today's video. We called this out yesterday. You see XRP is actually giving us a sell signal up here at about a buck, call it about $1.10. So I would say you set your stop loss now at about $1. Okay, you want to set $1 stop loss on XRP because I do think this thing could retrace anywhere to the 90 to even 70 cent level off of this signal. You can see every time it's gotten a red dot when this blue wave has been up here in the past. Okay, it has had a 4 to 5, 6 day sell-off. Okay, so up here is where you want to be taking some profits off the table, okay, on the red dots up here, and this is where we want to be buying. Okay, the green dots when the blue wave is down here. Any green dot that we get on XRP I think is going to be a buying opportunity during this bull market. So let's just be patient here. Okay, if you didn't take some off the table, I'm not telling you to, but I think it's a good practice to take off 25 to 50% of your position at least on these dots. Some people sell their whole position on these dots and then just wait for the green dot to get back in. It's not a bad practice because I do think it is possible to pull back down into our 30-day EMA here eventually, which is now sitting at about 62 cents. I would say anywhere from 60 to 80 cents is in the cards for a pullback on XRP. Okay, and if that does happen, you're going to be kicking yourself for not listening to the indicator. Again, I'm not sitting here telling you guys to buy or sell. I'm just sitting here telling you what this indicator says. This is a piece of AI, okay? It takes all the emotion out of trading, okay? Our goal is not to ever time the top, okay? Our goal is to be consistent with our trading, okay? And to be consistent, you have to have a plan and you have to follow it to the T. So really quick, I want to go over our trading rules right here, right now, before we jump into your guys' chart request. I'll be quick. I know some of you who have been around for a while, you guys might get annoyed, but I think repeating the same thing over and over again so we can get it through our heads really helps us. Okay, it's all about the fundamentals and, right, not trying to do anything new or fancy or shiny. Okay, we're not chasing shiny objects. We're not listening to the news or anything like that. All we want to do is listen to the charts because men lie, people lie, women lie. The charts, they don't lie, folks. These charts don't lie. They have no emotion attached to trading. They just simply tell you, right, when a good time to buy is, when a good time to sell is. If you guys got in off the last green dot on XRP, that was right there at 50 cents. It went all the way up to 130 cents, or I'm sorry, $1.30. That was a 150% move, okay, in the matter of like 10 days, okay, 145%. So if you put in $10,000 right here, you now have $25,000 again in the matter of 2 weeks. So right now we're just hanging out, consolidating right here. Can it keep going up? Yes. But me as a trader, right, I want to go ahead and take some profits off the table on these red dots, especially when the wave is this far up here. You can see the volume is also descending, okay? Not as many buyers up here. Most of the retail, most of the sheep, okay, most of the people who are new to the markets are the ones buying up here, okay? Okay, we want to buy down in this area. Okay, we want to buy big dips like this in this area. We do not want to be buying when all of retail is buying. Okay, because when retail is buying, this is when the smart money, okay, these are the billionaires and the trillionaires and the politicians and people that know what's going on. Okay, this is where they're selling. Okay, they want to sell to people because they can't sell their bags that they bought down here at 50 cents if somebody's not buying it up here. So if you're buying it up here, you're a chump. Okay, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Okay, but okay, if you're late, you can always wait for a pullback, folks. The next green dot I think is going to set up and be a really, really good opportunity for XRP. So keep this in mind. Okay, if everybody's already talking about it, okay, my general rule of thumb is if everybody's already talking about it, you're too late. Okay, if everyone's talking about it, that's when you should be planning your exit. You should be getting out. You should be taking profits. I've sold at like 77 cents, okay? I sold like 2 days too early, but guess what? I made 47% on the trade. So I'm not losing sleep. I made like 20 grand on the trade, okay? And I'm getting trolled on TikTok for selling it at 77 cents, and it's like, when's the last time you made $20,000 in literally 5-6 days? Okay, not a lot of people can say they do that or they've done that. Okay, that's not a loss to me. That's a win. okay? Because I'm just going to go wait, be patient, and wait for the next opportunity to buy. Okay, I don't want to be holding the bag up here. That's just me as a trader. If you're a buyer and a holder, if you're going to hold forever, this strategy, this channel probably isn't for you. We want to play the swings. Nothing goes straight up and down. Everything moves in waves. And our job as traders is to get in at the bottom of the wave and sell the top of the wave. And then we sit, we wait, okay, and we look for the next opportunity to attack. Okay, so real quick, we're not day traders. I just want to make that perfectly clear. We do not day trade. We look at a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, monthly and a daily chart. Why do we do that? Because the larger the time frame that you're looking at, the more accurate the signal. Okay, I think Bitcoin is a great example to use for this, because as you guys can see, this green dot down here on the monthly chart came on January 1st, 2023 at $18,000. Bitcoin was $18,000 when you got that signal, and it is now sitting at 94. So you're already up 900% in a year and a half if you would have been entering on the signal. We did call this thing out over here inside the Discord. If you are a member, you guys do get all the green dot alerts on the monthly and daily charts from our watch list, and we have about 200 names inside of our watch list that are also shared over here inside the Discord as well. So again, the bigger the time frame, the more accurate the signal. Okay, that's why we don't use like a 5-minute chart, because look how many signals came here within the day. Okay, you got all these green dots happening throughout the day. If you look at a monthly chart, okay, these dots come every few months. Okay, this one came in January 2023. It pumped all the way up to 30 for about an 80% move. It had a red one. It had a green one. It ripped from there, 26 up to 75. It pulled back. We got a green one. We called this one out at the beginning of the month here in November. That came right there at 64, 65, and we're now sitting at 95. So again, what we're looking for first as traders is a monthly dot. Okay, the dot has to be green on the monthly chart in order for us to take a position. So once we get the monthly dot, okay, once we have the monthly dot on the indicator, we then zoom into the daily chart. Okay, and then the daily dots are the ones we are entering on. The day of the green dot are the ones we are entering on. You could have got in right here. That was on the 6th of November after Trump got won the election. 68,000 is where that one came. Okay, this one right here came at that was 67. You had these down here. And also what I like to point out on the daily is that the further down the wave, if you can get the wave down here, okay, below the white line on the trading indicator, okay, when the wave is below that white line on my screen, you guys can see that white line, I hope. Okay, those are the best entries. Those are the best possible entries. And this one came at 55,000. So you're already up 100% since September. If you held from there all the way to the top, you were probably taking profits up in this area, okay, and then getting back in on these green dots down here. So it's pretty simple, right? Monthly dot, we need the monthly dot. If it does not have a monthly dot, it is not on our watch list. This is the watch list from Saturday. If you guys missed Saturday's video, we covered all these names. All these names were the best names out of our 200 name watch list that we were looking for this week. We drop videos every Saturday that goes over the top picks for the week, and we had some really, really big winners so far this week from the watch list. So with that being said, okay, if the dot is not green on the monthly, we're not even paying attention to it. We're not even looking at it. We're not even thinking about buying it unless we have that confirmation of the green dot, because the green dot tells us on a monthly chart that the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months are going to be up, okay? And therefore, when we have that signal, we can then get into the daily chart to really pinpoint our entries. And again, we want to enter the day of the green dot. And typically another thing what we like to look for on the daily is at least a 4-candle pullback. 4 red candles in a row, okay? And then this is a doji candle right here, okay? That's also something I like to enter on, but they're a little bit more risky than entering on the green dot. So I either look for a green dot or a doji candle. If you guys don't know what a doji is, it looks like this, okay? It's really tight, really sharp. Here's another one right here. Boom, that's a doji candle. Okay, that's a reversal candle. So I like to see at least a 4-day pullback on a daily, and then boom, we're in on the green dot, and then we ride that thing out until this stochastic RSI, that's that light blue line right here, hits that white dotted line, or we get a red dot, whichever one comes first. So Bitcoin also has a red dot here on the daily, and it's breaking out to all-time highs right now. But I would love to see a pullback on BTC back into our 30-day moving average. You can see the blue line has been acting as support. You can see it bounced right here. It bounced off the blue line there. It bounced off the blue line there. I would love to see a pullback back into that to about 76 and to skyrocket. As long as we hold the 9, though, we're probably bullish. So Kurt, stop loss for me on Bitcoin is going to be 88,000. That is that orange line right there on our charts. That's the 9 exponential moving average. This is the 30-day exponential moving average, and these are the Bollinger Bands. So if you guys do not have the trading indicator, what I'm talking about right here, all these dots, the waves, the lines, everything that you see on my screen, you guys can get access to that right over here and start using it for yourself just by clicking this link right here. Takes a couple clicks and it loads directly into your TradingView account, and TradingView is just the website that we use to chart. Okay, that is tradingview.com. I also have the links to everything that you need right over here under the Trading Apps tab inside the Discord. That link can be found in the description and pinned in the comment section of this video. Okay, trading views right here. I trade stocks on Robinhood and I trade crypto on Coinbase. You guys can use those links to create your accounts. And again, you can get the trading indicator right here. So that's everything. I also got a free course for you guys over here. I have a bunch of videos that'll help you guys more understand how to use the indicator and how I use it and how I've made well over 100% this year investing in stocks and cryptocurrencies. It can be used on any asset. You can use it on Forex. You could use it on stocks, cryptocurrency, whatever you need, it could be used on. So that's the strategy in a nutshell. Okay, again, those trading rules are right over here. We only buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart. I think that's the most important thing to understand is that, yes, you want the monthly to be in your favor. You want the monthly dot to be green. Once you have that confirmation, we are looking to pinpoint our entries on the daily. Okay, I kind of look at it as like shooting a gun. Okay, on the monthly chart, okay, you're aiming. And once you get the green dot, you're on target. Okay, and in the daily, boom, you're firing on the daily green dots once you have the confirmation from the daily. Because again, it takes 1 month for one of these candles to form here, and it takes 1 day for these candles to form here. So 30 candles in a month, right? There's 30 days in a month, so there's 30 of these that make up one of these. So throughout the month, the monthly candle is constantly moving up and down, up and down, up and down. And then we get a new one on the first. Okay, so as it's moving up and down throughout the month, right, we're getting pullbacks throughout the month, getting pullbacks throughout the month. And as long as the last dot is green on the monthly, we can assume that we're going up over the next few months. The price action is going to be up. So therefore, we can be confident that if we see a pullback on the daily chart, okay, that it's going to continue to go up because, again, the monthly is in our favor. So again, just to reiterate, the larger the time frame that you're using, the more accurate the signals from the indicator. And the pair that I use is the monthly and the daily chart. Again, more on the strategy over here inside this trading course tab that is free. Again, link in the bio and in the description. Looks like we got a winner for the 100 XRP giveaway. We got the Beast winning the 100 XRP. DM me your XRP address. Congrats. Cool. So if we can get this video to 100 likes by Saturday, if we can get this video that you're watching right now to 100 likes by Saturday, I will give away 1,000 CRO. Okay, and the reason I'm giving away CRO now is because that is the only position that I am currently holding on to. You can see, boom, the green monthly dot there on CRO. And the dot is red here, but I'm holding. You can see we're consolidating right now, kind of forming a cup and handle pattern. Okay, here's the handle. Now it's making the cup, and it's trying to push higher. So I'm watching that one. My stop loss on that's about 15.5 right now. But congrats. And again, if we can get this video that you're watching right now to 100 likes, I will give away 1,000 CRO. And congratulations to the Beast for winning that. We do giveaways every single week. So make sure you're over there inside the Discord to enter those. The Discord is free to join. With that being said, let's go ahead and check out your guys' chart requests for the week. The first one's going to be Riot Blockchain. Riot Blockchain. Okay, let's check this thing out here on the monthly. You can't really see it. One sec here. Let's see if we can pull this in. There we go. Okay, so what do we got here on Riot? We got a green dot on the monthly, which doesn't surprise me, right? Crypto's going up. This is a Bitcoin mining company, and the Bitcoin stocks are going nuts right now. Okay, we've got a green dot there on the monthly. This one has had a really nice pullback. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-day pullback. I am bullish on this one above 1140. So it could pull back into the blue line just like you saw there. What I would be doing right now is just waiting on that green dot confirmation. Okay, I was looking at this candle yesterday. We had a bull hammer right there. So that's why I'm bullish above that candle. I would say, I mean, it's obviously a buy with a green dot on the monthly chart. But if you really want to pinpoint your entry, wait for that green dot. I don't think you can go wrong, you know, starting a position right here if you wanted to start it in case we do fly tomorrow. I saw its competitor Mara was up big today, up 10% today on the day. Boom, they're raising money to buy Bitcoin. I don't know why they're raising money to buy Bitcoin when they mine Bitcoin. But, right, you do have the monthly confirmation on Riot here, so we can expect this thing to go up over the next couple of months. What I'd be doing is just watching the daily to pinpoint your entry. I either like to buy when the stochastic RSI, right, this light blue line comes back down here and touches zero, just like it did there on the 4th, right at $8 or $9. Boom, ripped all the way up to 16. That was a beautiful move. So you got the pullback here. We just need to wait for the green dot confirmation or for this thing to break out over about, I would say, $13. I would set a limit order and buy this thing if it breaks out over 13. Okay, that would be a bullish indication there on Riot. So watching for the green dot on the daily on Riot there. The monthly chart looks good. KRL from Mr. Mayhem. How you doing, brother? KRL. Okay, once again, another name showing a green dot on the monthly chart. Wonderful. Let's get in here to the daily and watch for a pullback. Okay, this one right here is trying to hold 50 cents. Okay, sitting at about 52 right now. I'd put a stop loss. I put a stop loss at 48 if you're holding on to this thing right now. It had a big pump over these last couple of days. So it's trying to build a base right here at 48 cents. If you own it, I'd set a stop loss right there at 48. If it breaks, it'll probably come back down and touch our blue line at 40 cents, right at this area, right where that blue line is, and that would be the place where you want to buy it. That's about a 20% drop from where we're sitting. So I would definitely recommend using a stop loss right there at 48. The monthly chart looks really good. And just watching the daily here. We got a nice green daily candle. Okay, just make sure 48 holds. Set a stop loss right there. We got Velo, V-E-L-O from Doretto. Velo. Okay, this one's not green on the monthly yet, so I wouldn't be touching this thing. But it does look like it's trying to reverse here on the daily on today's candle. Make sure you use a stop loss at about 0.083. I'd wait for the green dot to take an entry on this one. Okay, but I wouldn't touch it because that monthly is still red, right? We only buy assets that have a green dot on the indicator, and you can't even see this one's dot because it's such a new coin. So either look for a green candle or a green dot on the monthly, and then boom, we get in here to the daily, and that's how we play it. So this one's trying to reverse there off about 0.085. No green dot on the daily yet, though. I'd wait for that. XPM. I don't see this one on the... That one is not on the Discord. You might mean XLM. I'm going to guess you mean XLM. The P is right above the L on the keyboard there. And this one's been a big runner, folks. We called this green dot out November 1st. Okay, right there at 10 cents. It's up 120% off the dot. A massive run. But you could see right here, okay, red dot. Okay, this is where we want to take profits. Every time it gets up in this area, it sells off. Okay, it has a pullback. Okay, so if you want to hold it, if you want to hold on to it, I'd put a stop loss right there at 20 cents. Okay, 20 cents. But in my opinion, you're getting greedy up here. Okay, if you're in down here at 10 cents, you're up 120%. You more than doubled your position. So I recommend selling half. If you sell half of your position when you're 100% up, you're taking your initial investment out because you doubled it, right? And you just have profits. So now you can let the profits ride. So definitely use a stop loss at 10% or 20 cents right here. That's about a 10% drop from where we're sitting at right now. I would definitely be taking some profits up here on XLM. That wave is very overextended. Okay, you can see back here is a good example of where we were. Okay, look where we were back here. Boom, what happened? Dip, jumped up, barely hit all-time highs, and then dipped off and just sold off. So again, a lot of the people are really excited about these names right now. And my general rule is, again, if they're talking about it, if they're excited about it, that's when I'm taking profits. I'm trying to hit singles and doubles on my trades, folks. I'm not trying to hit grand slams, hit home runs. If you get a 100% trade, that's a home run in my opinion. You hit a home run. Okay, so go around the bases, take your victory lap, and come back home. Okay, come back home. We want to be buying down here, folks. We are not buying up here on this channel. We do not. I will never tell you guys to buy when the wave is way up here. Okay, the indicator will never say buy. Red means down, green means up. Okay, just how like you should have been buying down here at 10 cents, you should probably be taking some off the table up here at 24, 25 cents. Okay, that has been a monster move. And if it keeps going, we can't be mad, folks. If it goes up to 30 cents, you should not be mad. Okay, because you just made 120%. Okay, anything more is greed, in my opinion. Greed is one of the 7 sins. Okay, if you're up, there's nothing wrong with taking profits, baby. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, and people in this area always are like, oh, I'm never selling. You guys remember GME back in the day during COVID? You remember all those guys that were like, I'm never selling it, dude. Never. Y'all remember that? Some of you might weren't around, but look at this. GameStop literally went from $1 all the way up to $120. That was 1,000%. That was 100x. You put in 1,000 down here, you made $100,000 up here. You put in 10 down here, you made $1 million up here. Okay, those are huge gains. And these people are like, oh, I'm never selling, right? It's never going down. It's never going to happen, right? New paradigm, delusion. Okay, oh, I'm holding forever. Diamond hands, woohoo, diamond hands. What happened? It went from 120 all the way down to $10. You lost everything. I mean, they lost everything because they were, I don't know what it is that doesn't make people want to take profits. Okay, again, this is not rocket science, folks. We are simply just listening to what this indicator is telling us, and I would say it's 80 to 85% accurate. Okay, 80 to 85% accurate. Okay, so if you want to take the chance on 10 to 15% of this thing going back up, going up to 30 or 40, wonderful. Be my guest. But if you're not taking profits on at least some off the table, 25, 50% on these red dots, you're greedy. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Because again, if you're using our strategy, you were in right here on November 6th. Okay, at 9 cents. Okay, we called that daily dot out, and we called the monthly dot out on XLM and XRP. We called all this stuff out over there in the Discord. Okay, so we're not surprised here. Okay, but this thing's sitting at 23 cents. Again, if you want to hold it and hope for more, set a stop loss at 20 cents on XLM. And that was a very, very largely requested stock. So again, I encourage on the red dots to sell 25 to 50% at least. And if you want to take the whole position out and just wait for a pullback, because the pullbacks always come, okay, that's a good strategy too. There's always going to be another trade. There's always going to be another opportunity. Always. Okay, there's never been a time where there hasn't been another good opportunity to take a trade. Okay, on Apple, on any stock, on the S&P 500, on QQQ, there's always another trade. These markets move in waves. Okay, in waves. They do not go up and down. Okay, they do not go up and down. This has been a beautiful move on XLM. Okay, congratulations to everyone who capitalized. PLTR from Mr. Mayhem. And if you guys got requests throughout the week, if you guys are new, feel free to drop them over here inside of this thread. And I do these videos once or twice a week to answer requests, and we drop the watch list on Saturday. So drop them over here. Also, if you have questions or anything you want me to go over on the indicator, maybe you have a question about the indicator, maybe you have a question about something else, feel free to drop them in here as well, and I'd be happy to cover and at least give you my 2 cents on whatever your question is on these videos as well. So it doesn't just have to be chart requests. You guys can ask questions. You guys can, it's open forum over here under the chart request thread. So feel free to do that throughout the week. I'm more than happy to do these videos and help you guys out. It's all about sharing knowledge for me. It's not about, this channel isn't about me or you or anybody else. It's about the community. It's about helping each other. It's about, moving together as a unit. Okay, it's better to win with people than it is by yourself. So again, I created this channel to make sure people don't get crushed. Okay, to make sure people aren't buying up here and selling down here, losing. Okay, we want to be winning, so we want to be buying the fear, selling the greed, not buying the greed, selling the fear, which is what a lot of retail does. So PLTR, another one I'd be taking some profits on. Again, it's had a beautiful run. Okay, a beautiful, beautiful run, 61 cents. You can see where the monthly wave is. It's way, way up there. And you see the first red candle forming here. So if you want to play PLTR, if you're holding it still, you got the red dot sell signal right here at about 60 cents. It's sitting at about 62 today. So I would be taking some off the table. I'd definitely be using a stop loss at 58 in case we get that correction back down here into 48. You can see that line, that blue line, the 30-day EMA, which is one of the most popular EMAs. Again, this is all part of the trading indicator that you guys can download for yourself inside the Discord there, but that is right where it bounced off last time. So I would expect a retracement back in here to 48. Again, the stochastic RSI, the light blue line is pointing down. We got a red dot, so all indications from the indicator are pointing down here. So I'd like to see this thing retrace back here to 48 on PLTR. I'd definitely be using a stop loss at 58. Okay, and congratulations to whoever got in here on the 5th at around $41 to $45. Okay, very, very nice trade there for PLTR. Congratulations on whoever got to be involved in that one. That was another big winner on the election there. CNH stock. Monthly is green. Good call out here. This is CNH Industrials. Time to buy, looks like was a couple days ago at about $10, sitting at about 11 right now. So I would just keep moving your stop loss up on this. Probably move your stop loss up to, I would say, put it at 1060 right now. Okay, and see how it goes. But the last dot is still green. What I'd do is I'd wait for the stochastic, that light blue line, to get back up here. Okay, near the white dotted line. And think about taking some profits there. But as long as this last dot is green on the daily and the last dot is green on the monthly, we're bullish on the name and we're holding. Okay, so put a stop loss at, I'm going to call it 1060 for you. Put it at 1060, and you could even move it up to 1070 if you want to be a little more conservative there, but it's sitting at about 11 so far. Big pullback there. I don't know what this thing is, and another tool you guys have access to when you guys are members is the research tool. That's going to be this tab right here. So all you got to do is type in /info and then type in CNH, and then you find your stock or your cryptocurrency, and you can click on it and then hit enter. Okay, and then it will tell you what the company or what the crypto does. You can see they are an equipment and services company engaging in design, production, marketing, sale, and financing of agricultural and construction equipment in North America, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and so on and so forth. You guys can read that over there if you want. But you can see how much it's up on the day, how much it's up on the month, how much it's up in the last 52 weeks. You can see the market cap. You can see what industry they're in. You can see where they're located. You can see how many employees they have. This is the research tool over here. And again, all you got to do is type in /info and then hit enter. And then you just type in the ticker. So I could type in BTC for Bitcoin and I can click it and then boom. You can see, hey, Bitcoin's the first successful internet money-based peer-to-peer technology. Okay, there's the market cap. There's what it's trading at. There's the day's performance, the month's performance, the year's performance right there. So that's the research tool. You guys have access to that if you guys are members over there. In the Discord, it's about $4 a month to join. All you got to do is click that link right there, and you can get full access to all the features of the Discord. But CNH, I like this one. Okay, it's still moving up. The last dot's still green. So just keep moving your stop loss up. I'd put mine again at like 1075 there on CNH, but the monthly looks good too. We got Adam here from Rona. Let me go ahead. Hold on, I got to take my sweatshirt off. All right. Started snowing where I'm at here. Started snowing today. Where's everybody from, guys? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments. Where's everybody from? Here's Adam. Big move. We got this alert called out. I believe this was yesterday. Let's see here. Yep, yesterday at 10 p.m. Adam is showing a green dot on the monthly chart. Okay, boom. Nice reversal, doji. Okay, we've gone down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in a row. And right here, you're looking at a green reversal candle and a green dot. Okay, big reversal candle there. And it's on a tear here. So what we're looking for is a pullback like this into an EMA. Okay, and that's where we're going to attack. You're about if you're looking for an entry, you're a little too late, right? The time to buy was right there at about $5. It's sitting at 6 right now. It depends on your time frame, really. Okay, the monthly chart just looks like it's just getting started, so I would be buying any and every green dot on Atom from here on out, right? Until the monthly dot flips back to red. Okay, until we flip back to red. But Atom looks really, 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 really good here. Okay, you can see the chart is breaking out, so I would be a holder of this name and looking to buy or add on any green dot that we get in the future. Okay, this looks really, really good here on the monthly. Very, very good. Okay, if you're in that name, you're sitting pretty right now. I would hold on to that one and be taking some profits, taking some off the table on these red dots. Okay, and selling as we go up here. Okay, monthly's looking really, really good. And again, holding as long as the last dot is green on the daily chart. Atom looks really good. That's a good call out there. We got Mover, M-O-V-R. This is a Bruno Bone stock or crypto here. Mover. Also, reversal candle. Okay. Guys, crypto just looks nuts right now. It just looks nuts. These dojis are extremely bullish. You got big volume coming in. No dot yet, but you got that reversal here. I'd be a buyer and mover here. Okay. Be a buyer and mover here. Stop loss level is going to be right there at $11. Okay, it's about a 10% risk to the downside, but this one looks like it wants to explode here on the monthly. Okay, MOVR is a buy there, according to the indicator. Corum, C-O-R-E-U-M. This one looks like it's brand new. Let me see if there's a different chart. Okay, this one looks a little different. That one's got a green on the monthly too, so I mean, this is just insane. You see, we got a red dot, though, a couple days ago at 16 cents. That was a nice move from 16 all the way up to 21. You're getting a red candle here today. So if you own it, definitely use a stop loss at 10. But I'd look to buy a bounce off this blue line. Wait for the next green dot to enter. Okay, you probably should have took some profits up here at about 15. But we'll see. Okay, see if that thing holds the orange line there. Okay, you could even move this thing up. I just put the stop loss at 10 right now. Okay, if it breaks 10, sell it, but the direction is definitely going down right now. You want to wait on a green dot to enter on this one, but I do like it because the monthly is green. So when the monthly is green, where we then want to enter is the green dailies. Okay, and you don't got one of those yet. So be patient and wait for the green daily on that one. Sologenic. Okay, also, same thing. Red dot today on the daily. I'm guessing, yep. Green candle here on the monthly. Don't know what this one is, but this one looks very, very interesting. Okay, we can come over here to the research tool, type in /info space Sologenic. Let's check it out, see what it is. This one is a Sologenic is distributing the asset trading industry by offering tokenized securities, crypto assets, and NFTs in a decentralized ecosystem. It's a $106 million market cap. It's down 12% on the day. It's up 180% on the month. And it's up 138% on the year. And this one looks interesting, right? One of those low cap or low market cap plays. Looks like the all-time high was $30. So once again, buying the green dots, selling the red dots. So we are waiting for a pullback on this. I'd love to see a bounce off of anywhere from 12 to 15 on Sologenic. This is an interesting one. Where are we here? Okay, XRP. I think we covered XRP at the beginning of the video. Once again, red dot here. So what I do on XRP is just set a stop loss at 99 cents. If it breaks 99 cents, I think we're going to pull back anywhere from 70 to 90 cents if it breaks that. Okay, and you do got a red dot from the indicator. So again, the indicator is telling you to take some profits here. Once again, can it keep on going? Can it go up to $3, $4, $5? Yes. But at that point, we are hoping. Okay, and to me, hope is not a strategy. Okay, I want to listen to the AI. I want to 150% is a great gain, in my opinion. Now, I want to wait till all these people who are buying at $1 get flushed out when they bring it back down to 70 to 80 cents, and then that's where we can set up again. I'd wait for a green dot on XRP, and I'd be taking some off the table here on this red dot that we called out yesterday there. Yes, it is, brother. It was showing up yesterday. Sold at 82. Yeah, I sold at 77. So, I mean, it is what it is. I could have waited for the red dot, but again, when the wave is way up here, This is when I like to take profits. I literally sold 2 days early. I would have made another $60,000 if I would have waited 2 more days to sell. But I didn't, and I'm not mad about it, because, again, I'm in on another trade here. I'm already up 15 grand on this one. Okay, there's always going to be another trade, guys. There's always going to be an opportunity. If XRP dips down to 60 cents, you're going to want to have some cash on the sideline to buy some more, right? Because the majority of people right now are buying up here at $1. Okay, they're buying up here at $1. By the way, guys, again, if we can get this video to 100 likes, I'll give away 1,000 CRO on the next video. We got to get there by Saturday, though. So like the video, smash the like, and get it going. Let's get back here to the chart requests. XRP, we covered XLM, SEI. Okay, this one's also giving you a red dot up here as well. So move your stop loss up to, I'm going to say 47 cents on this one. Call it 47 cents. The monthly chart is green, looking good. But the dailies, right, you're getting a red dot here. So put a stop loss anywhere from, I'm going to call it 48. Okay, if it breaks 48, sell it. Okay, and then buy the pullback. But that's it's getting sucked right back up here on a sell-off. So 48 cents is your current stop loss. Again, you're getting a red dot here on the daily today, which in the past, right, October 16th right here, it was at 48. It sold all the way up to 32, right? We don't want to hold our money through this type of a sell-off. We want to be buying down here and selling up here. Okay, so stop loss on this one at 48 cents. The monthly chart looks good. Just make sure it holds that orange line there. That's our 9 EMA. Okay, I'm going to put it right underneath that at about 48. XRP we covered. Velo we covered. XPM, I haven't seen that one. MATIC, I think you mean XLM. I really think you're talking about XLM. At least I hope you are. MATIC is a lagger here, dude. MATIC has not moved. Okay, MATIC, Ethereum just hasn't moved at all this leg up. So I don't know if they're lagging and if they're gonna move, but not a whole lot going on the Ethereum blockchain right now. Okay, but MATIC is way down here. It's just missing the green dot. And can it explode and give you one? Yes. If you're in this one, I'd put a stop loss right at 40 cents. But again, no green dot or no green candle on the monthly. So you'd be anticipating this thing catching up with the rest of the names here, which I don't think is a bad strategy. But if you own it right now, I'd put that stop loss right there at 40 cents. And just make sure you're holding on. The dot is still green, so we got to be holders on the daily. But again, I wouldn't even be in this position because I don't have the confirmation from the monthly yet. Okay, so stop loss at 40 cents. And you're anticipating, right? You can totally anticipate the dots if you want. It's more risky. You can see a similar candle is forming that formed right here back in October before it had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 month run. Okay, very, very similar candle. Those candles are identical. Okay, identical candles there. Boom and boom. Okay, so it's likely that it should catch up, right? When Bitcoin goes up, everything else goes up. And right now, you should be looking for laggers, things that lag. So this green dot could come either this month or in December. We'll keep an eye on MATIC. And again, if you own it right now, just set that stop loss right there, just below our 9 EMA, that orange line there. You should have been entering right here on the 16th if you were trading this one at 37. But 39, just call it 40 cents as your stop loss on MATIC there. ZRX, nice looking candle there on the monthly. Okay, really nice looking doji candle there on the monthly. Okay, looks really good. And you got the green dot. But again, we're very overextended right now. Okay, we want to wait for a 4-bar pullback and a green dot. Okay, 4-bar pullback on the daily and a green dot. Okay, just like you got right there on the 6th at 29 cents. You made 100% there. So I'd put the stop loss on this one. I mean, I'd move it up to probably 40 cents if it was me, because if this goes the other way, we'll probably correct into 35. But if you're looking at a monthly chart on this, it looks really, really good. Okay, monthly looks good just like all the other ones. So we're good in the long term, right? We're good over the next few months, but we don't want to be buying up here at 50, 54 because we're losing on our gains. You don't make money when you sell, you make money when you buy. That's just my opinion, but I think it makes a lot of sense. Okay, if we're buying when we're 3, 4 green bars up, we're not doing it right. We want to buy in the opposite direction. We want to buy these pullbacks, right? At least a 4-bar daily pullback and a green dot. Boom, there's your entry. Rip it. Okay, be patient, guys. If you missed it, you're here now. Okay, if you missed it, you're here now. Okay, and I'd highly recommend getting the indicator, folks. If you guys don't have it, I'd highly recommend getting it because you can't. It's hard to just rely on this. Even though this does call everything out, you still want to be able to look at it and fend for yourself. Because if you guys can learn this strategy, okay, you guys can set yourselves up, right? My whole goal with investing is to build generational wealth. You're never gonna build generational wealth working a 9 to 5, right? You need to have something that where you can compound your money, right? And this takes practice. I've been doing this for 8 years, guys. 8 years. Okay, and I lost money for like the first 5 or 6. Okay, the first 5 or 6. Last year was my first profitable year in investing. Okay, it took me 6 years to learn this strategy, and here I am, right? Here I am with the strategy now, and my goal is just to teach it to people. I want you guys to be profitable too. Okay, so you'll never make money buying 4 bars up. Okay, you want to wait for the pullbacks, folks. You make money when you buy, not when you sell. Okay, and this is ZRX. So again, the last dot is still green. Use a stop loss. Call it 38 cents. Make sure that holds, but we're getting way up here right now. So if you're holding, make sure it holds 38 cents on ZRX. But that's a interesting looking chart there on the monthly. Coin. It is not at an all-time high. There is a lot of money flowing into crypto, and that means a lot of fees for Coinbase. Earnings are mid-February. I would think earnings expectation would be high, coming closer to then making it likely to at least reach all-time highs. I agree. Yeah, I could definitely reach all-time highs. Except Coinbase opened at like $600, and it's just on a tear. Okay, just on an absolute tear. So this was the Coinbase IPO at like 432. It dove all the way to 27. Okay, $27. But you're seeing right here on Coinbase, we got a monthly green dot. So therefore, it's in our watch list. Okay, and now we're waiting for pullbacks. You're getting the green daily today. So if you're playing that daily candle, you got to use a stop loss at 300. Okay, again, I like to buy. I'm more of a fan of buying when the stochastic RSI, the light blue line's at 0 in a green dot, rather than way up here. Not saying this can't be a huge momentum trade here and just go to the sky. But definitely use your stop loss at 300 if you're holding this one. You got a green dot here today showing up, so you're risking about 3% on this trade. Just use a stop loss at 300. I'd personally want to wait till it pulls back to the blue because it always does. And when that happens, I'll be there to capitalize. And today you're getting the green dot. But again, the green dot's up here. You can see right here, this one came in October. Boom, what happened right after it? It sold off. That's because we're still overextended. When the blue wave is up here, this is profit-taking territory, okay, when you're a trader. And I'm not talking about, you might miss out on the parabolic moves sometimes, but again, the goal here is to be consistent, okay? And the best time to buy is when the stochastic is back here close to 0 and giving you a green dot, okay? Not necessarily way up here. So if you're playing this Coinbase trade right here, use a stop loss at $300 on Coinbase, okay? And he's meeting with Donald Trump, right? There's all this news coming out, but where was the time to buy Coinbase? It was right here. Okay, DOGE candle at 185, boom, rip all the way up to 335. Okay, that was a beautiful, beautiful trade. Okay, so stop loss at 300 on Coinbase here, off the dot. You always want to put the stop loss at the bottom of the green dot if you're getting it up here. If you're getting it down here, you want to put it at the low. And for this one right here, the low was right there at 176. You were entering right there at 188. So the bottom of that candle right here, again, if you're getting the green dot up here, you want to move that up to the bottom of the candle. So again, $300 is that level there on coin. That one could keep running. We'll see what happens. But I definitely use a stop loss at 300 today. MDT. Daily looks ugly. Monthly's green. I don't know what this one is, but Medtronic, it's nosediving right now. Okay, it doesn't look very good to me. It looks like they beat their earnings, but they're selling off. Okay, you got a red dot today, so wait for the next green dot to take your entry. Okay, if you were entering off this one right here, like I said, your stop loss should have been at the bottom of that green candle at 86. Boom, they broke that level. So they're sitting at 85 right now. So see if this holds, right? 84 I would use if you're in it right now as a stop loss. Okay, but you got a red dot. And red means sell, green means buy. So that is a sell signal. It could be a flush out candle though. So we'll see. Just make sure 84 holds on MDT there. JD.com. That one's green on the monthly. Also green on the daily. Chinese stocks have been getting whacked ever since Trump got in, but Use a stop loss at 33 off the dot there. If 33 breaks, you'll get a red dot. So stop loss at 33 on that, on a play on that. The monthly is green, okay, and the daily is green. So yeah, not a bad place to take an entry. The dot came yesterday, so stop loss at 33 on a trade on JB. Doesn't look bad. CNH, we covered that one. CCJ. CCJ's pumping on the daily there. Also, the monthly is green, so just a little too overextended for me. Okay, we would have want to been buying in this area right here at around 51 to 52, ripping it up. Okay, for about a 15% move there. If you're owning this one, just keep moving your stop loss. Put your stop loss at like 55 on CCJ there. QNT from Psy Motors. What's going on, my brother? QNT got the signal of, I think, last week. Okay, that was called out. Beautiful, beautiful looking candle there on the monthly. Really good looking candle right there on the monthly. So what are we doing here on the daily? We're not necessarily buying when we're 4 bars up. We want to wait till the stochastic, that light blue line, pulls back to 0 and gives us a green dot. Time to enter was right there on the 16th. That's when we got the signal around 63 to 64. Rip. Okay, you're up 30% already. So if you're in it, just keep moving. Keep inching that stop loss up. I'd put it right there at maybe 84. Okay, 84 right now for a stop loss, but you are at the top, right, on the indicator. Okay, so it's telling you to take profits. Again, you're already up 30, 40%, but this one definitely has some room to run, I think, over the coming months. My target would be right there around 160. I think QNT definitely has some room to run, but technically on the daily chart, it's overbought right now. Okay, overbought on the daily chart. So I'd sell on the red dot. Wait for the red dot to sell. TRB. I think this is another Ethereum coin. Hold on, I'm going to sit down here. TRB. This one's consolidating nicely. Okay, right here above 65. I put 65 as my stop loss there. You want to make sure that holds. Oh. Okay, you got a green candle on the monthly. This thing had a big move up to 500 in the last bull run back in December. Okay, so I don't know what this thing does. I think it's built on the Ethereum blockchain, though. 65 is your level you want to watch. You're risking about $5 from that trade. And you had big volume coming in. I mean, that pumped all the way up to $110 there. That was about 100% move in literally a day. So you see how we're consolidating here sideways. Okay, that's this. Sideways is good. Okay, consolidation is good. Okay, so a green dot, I think, will send this thing. I think this looks pretty good to enter here. I'd use a stop loss definitely right there at about $64, $65 there on TRB. Okay, that's unusual volume coming in there. Okay, big volume right there. See that? Big volume. Okay. LCX. I was looking at this one the other day. I hope Smartass sold this one. He was big on it back in the last run up. Okay, big run up. Where's everyone buying? Up here at 40 cents. Now it's all the way back at 11, and it's still red. So I would not be touching this thing until you see the green dot on the monthly chart there on LCX. I just don't want to miss out, and I'm feeling late to the party, so a little suggestion or tip on what you think about the next couple of days will look like. Again, what you got right now is called FOMO. It's very, very common among investors. If you miss a run up, it's your automatic reaction to want to jump into the market and get involved, right? But unfortunately, that's what a lot of retail investors do. Okay, you can see like on a name like LR or LCX. Okay, this is where people were getting FOMO up here at 40 cents. What happened? It sold all the way up to 10. So if you got FOMO up here at 40 cents, okay, you're now down 80% on your position. So FOMO is very dangerous, guys. FOMO is very dangerous. This is why we use technical analysis, okay? Because we don't want to be the ones buying back here in 2021, okay, on Bitcoin and holding the bag, okay? 68 all the way down to 17. For all those forever holders, okay, they watch their portfolio at that point go down 77%, okay? And that is where despair, depression, okay, you want to quit. You're mad at the world. You think you just made the biggest mistake in the world. You're crying to your mama. Your wife probably kicked you out of the house. You're living on the street now, working at McDonald's, okay? because you just lost 80% of your portfolio. This is what we're trying to avoid, okay? And we use technical analysis to understand the price and the movement, right? We want to use technical analysis so we're not letting the FOMO, that emotion that you're talking about, okay, take advantage of us. Because right now you have FOMO because Bitcoin just went up for 13 days in a row, or however long this has been, 16 days in a row. Now you have FOMO, okay? You should have been buying right here at 68, okay, 68, 67. You should have been buying in this area when the indicator was telling you to do so, okay? FOMO is dangerous. FOMO is what will make you quit crypto and stocks and go do something else, okay? You want to be patient. If you miss the run up, it's going to pull back, guys. It's going to pull back. When? I don't know, okay? Right now the indicator says soon, okay? But if we get a green dot here on Bitcoin, okay, it's probably going to keep going. And that's okay, because I do think there's going to be more opportunities before this bull run is over. Okay, I think the top of the bull run is going to probably be around February to March of 2025. Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense for us to run up for another 2, 3, 4 months. And then I think we're going to get another big sell-off, because all these people who are over-leveraged, like Michael Saylor and all these big companies right now that are buying up here at 95, they're going to get crushed here pretty soon. All the leverage in the market's got to be taken out, okay? And this is what happens. The bull market happens, the bear market happens. The bull market happens, the bear market happens, okay? It is a wave, folks. These markets move in waves, okay? There's always going to be another opportunity. If you're just now getting started, welcome. Take a deep breath, okay? Take a deep breath. We're here, okay? We're fine, okay? You're not missing out on anything. There's always going to be more opportunities, folks. There's always going to be pullbacks. Bitcoin is going to pull back eventually into this blue line, okay? And you're going to get another green dot here pretty soon, and you're going to get an opportunity to buy again, okay? Do not rush in to the market when we're up 16 days in a row. You just shouldn't do it. You just shouldn't do it, okay? And again, for those of you that are like, I'm going to buy and hold forever, all the power to you. I don't know why you're watching this video, because that's not what we do. I don't want to watch my account go down 80% like it did back here from 2022 to 2023, like it did from here in 2017 to 2019. And then you can't even see right in here, but these, you can see, guys, it's a wave, okay? You look at any stock, any stock, look at Meta, Facebook. You could have bought Facebook at $115 in December of 2022. It's sitting at $600 right now, when you could have bought it right here at $100. That was a 600% move. Okay, you turned 10,000 into 60,000. You turned 100,000 into 600,000. Okay, playing the waves, buying down here, selling up in this area. Okay, it's that simple. So again, don't have FOMO. I understand. I have FOMO some days too. Okay, I had FOMO on XRP when I sold it at 77 cents, and it went to $1.30 2 days later. But I've been doing this so long where I don't even care when that happens, because, folks, it's about being consistent. These moves do not happen often. These moves happen once every maybe 4 years. Okay? Not common. Okay? If you're trying to swing for the fences on every trade, you're going to strike out 9 times out of 10. 1 out of 10 times, you're going to hit this move. Okay? But the majority of the time, okay, you want to be consistently trading. Buying down here, selling up here. Okay? So my brother, do not have FOMO. It's okay. It's a normal thing, okay? But wait, you're going to get an opportunity again in the future to buy the asset that you've been looking at. Just wait for the indication. Wait for the indicator. We're not emotional, okay? Trading with this takes all the emotion out of trading. It takes all the emotion out of trading. I'm not emotional when I trade. You shouldn't be either, okay? Buying down here, selling up here, okay? Green means go, red means take profits. Okay, don't worry, my brother. You're here now, okay? You're never going to get caught in this if you're paying attention and you're watching my channel. I promise you that. You will never get caught in one of these big dips, okay? It might sell off 10, 20%, 30%, but you'll never sit through a 70% dip on my channel. You'll never sit through more than a 20% dip if you're following along. Okay, you'll never sit through a big bear market like this, ever. Okay, I promise. That's why I made the channel. CRO. Again, my only position I'm currently holding. I really like the chart, right? Big breakout on the monthly. What am I doing? I'm playing the daily, okay? How far did this thing pull back from the top? It hit 23 cents. It pulled back 38% off the top. If something pulls back 30 to 40% in a bull in a bear market, or I'm sorry, a bull market, I want to be a part of it. I entered at about 15 cents. I don't know how much I'm up right now. I think I'm up close to $8,000 on the trade so far. My stop loss, though, is right there at about $15.90 on this one. Again, it does not have a red or a green dot, but I entered on this green candle, I believe right here, at about 15 cents. I entered when it hit this 9 EMA, the orange line. I think it was this candle right here. Boom. I bought that, and it's trying to push. Okay, it's kind of been consolidating around 16, 17 cents. I'm looking at a monthly chart, and it's pointing straight up. Okay, the weekly is also pointing straight up, and the daily's trying to reverse here. So I'm thinking CRO, if this thing could take off by the end of the day, we should see a green dot either today or tomorrow, but it needs to get back over 18 cents. So if you own it, my stop loss on it is $15.90. $15.90, the bottom of yesterday's candle. Okay, that was the breakout candle. It needs to hold that. If the buyers are in control, it should not break down below $15.90. And you can see it's sitting at about $17.2 right now. So I'm still bullish on that one. I'm still holding that one. If it hits my stop loss, it hits my stop loss. Zcash. You guys are getting some really good requests in today. I'm really proud of you guys. Okay, green dot here, green candle. Everything's looking good here on the monthly chart. We had a nice 1, 2, 3, 4 bar pullback. There was your entry candle at 38, ripped all the way up to 48. That was a nice gain. So you got a little doji candle here today. Looks pretty, that shows a little bit of weakness there. If you switch to the normal candles here, you can see we got some consolidation going on here. It's having a hard time getting over 48. I put a stop loss on this one at $42. If it breaks 42, sell it, or just wait for the red dot. Okay, but 42 I think is going to be a big level. If that level breaks, you will see a red dot on the chart there on Zcash. That one's on the that one was on Saturday's watch list. So we called that one out like on the day it took off. HBAR. HBAR, a big move. I saw some news about their CEO being the new head of the SEC or something like that. I don't know if someone can confirm that, but I'm pretty sure I saw that headline drop over here in our news channel the other day about the CEO. What's Michael Saylor doing? Michael Saylor to help Rumble CEO add Bitcoin to the balance sheet. Oh, so everyone go and buy Rumble stock. Funny, dude. They're so funny, man. They play us like we're just a bunch of sheep, dude. Watch how big Rumble's up on the day. Oh, it's not even up. It tried to sell off. That's a pretty nice, actually, looking setup right there on Rumble. I put a stop loss on 540, but that green dot should come tomorrow. Look at the hammer on this one. Boom. Up 7% off the news. So again, it's just funny, man. It's funny. Sorry, I got a squirrel brain sometimes. HBAR, yeah, like I was talking about on HBAR. I think I saw some news drop, and again, if someone can confirm this in the Discord or in the comments, please let me know, but HBAR, apparently their CEO, the person that created their software or their coin, is supposedly Trump's pick for the new head of the SEC when Gary Gensler retires. Don't know if that's true, but I am 90% sure I saw that headline cross. So you can see it has a green dot on the monthly, so wonderful. It's on our watch list. But are we buying way up here? No, we're not. We're not buying up in this area. Okay, we're waiting for a pullback. Beautiful move here. That actually got a golden dot. If you guys see a golden dot on your chart, that is the most bullish indication that you can get. You guys can see, you can set up an alert for those golden dots by right-clicking and going to the gold buy. Big golden circle. Those are the most bullish ones you can get. And HBAR got one right there on the 5th at 4 cents. It's sitting at 14 right now. That was over a 200% move on HBAR here. Beautiful, beautiful move. 262% all the way to the top. That's the winner, dude. That's the winner for this run up so far that I've seen. 260% is a massive move. Again, the dot is green, so we got to expect the next few months are going to be up. So what we are doing is we're in here on the daily, and we're buying any and every pullback. Okay, any and every green dot we get from here on out on H-bar, we are going to be buying. But up here, up 265%, if you got in on the dot using our strategy, you're up 265%. You can sell 25% of your position and take your initial investment out and let the rest ride. Okay, but I'd definitely be taking some off here, 25, 50%, and you can always get back in on the next green dot there on H-bar. INJ. INJ's got a red one on the daily today. I believe the monthly is still green. Yes, it is. Set your stop loss at the bottom of these green candles right here at 20, call it 24, 23.90. I'd set it at. You got a red dot today, so be careful. Again, if it pulls back into the blue line at around 21, we could buy it again. But definitely set your stop loss right there at 29. INJ we covered. BOTTO, B-O-T-T-O. I'm guessing this is a stock or a crypto. Nice green candle there on the monthly. Good call out. And the daily's pulling back. So you're getting a pullback here on the daily. I'd add this one to my watch list, and I'd look for that next green dot there on the indicator on the daily to enter. The last one came right here on the 14th. Had a pretty nice move. This is the one you wanted to enter on, though, right here on the 6th. 40 cents all the way up to 90. That's a 120% move right there. DOGE, D-O-G-E. I saw this one was up a little bit today, up 40 cents. Look at that. Where'd the green dot come in October? October last month. Last month. DOGE was called out in the Discord at 12 cents. It's up to 43. That is actually the winner. Okay, DOGE is actually the biggest gainer so far. But this thing's trying to reverse here off of 35. So 35 is the new stop loss. The dot is still red here. Indicator's still pointing down. Okay, this looks like a pump fake here, in my opinion. But again, what do I know? Okay, the dot is still red, so I'm just still cautious. Set a stop loss at 35 cents on DOGE. Okay, it's trying to find a base here. It's trying to form support. Just make sure 35 cents holds on Dogecoin. Okay, easy stop loss right there on that. Again, you were down. You were in here on the 5th at 17, 16 cents. You're up big right now. So protect your gains and use a stop loss. Okay, if you guys don't know how to use a stop loss, I'll go ahead and show you really quick. I use Coinbase to trade. So again, if you guys don't have Coinbase, I'd highly recommend coming over here to the trading app section and clicking this link and signing up for advanced Coinbase. I don't use the normal Coinbase, I use the advanced. Okay, and that's because you're able to set stop loss orders. So let me just show you guys my CRO position here. This is CRO. So if I want to sell CRO, okay, so I'm looking at the chart here. This is a 15-minute chart. So if I go to the daily, right, I want to set my stop loss at the bottom of this green candle right here that we're getting the green candle on. And the bottom of that, you can see on the right-hand side. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. You can see the bottom of that is about 16 cents. So I want to set it at 15.90. 15.90. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the chart, right? And I'm going to come over here and hit sell. Hold on, I'm zooming in more. Sell. And I'm going to use a stop limit order. Okay, so the stop price, what did we say, was 15.9. So, and then I'm going to set the limit price to 15. So what this is telling you, what this is telling the trading software is, right, is if 15.9, if the price comes down and it hits 15.9, that's 15 cents, 15, and I don't even know how to say that, but 0.159, meaning if it hits the bottom of this candle, I want to sell it because that means the sellers are back in control. If it hits that price, I want you to set a limit order, and I just do 15 cents. It will automatically create me a sell order, and it will automatically sell it at whatever the price is, above 15 cents. So it'll probably be at like 15.85. Okay, and then I do the max. So you can see it's going to sell all of my CRO. Okay, and I'm going to hit sell, and then I don't even have to worry about it. Okay, if we go back below this green candle, okay, if we go back below it, it's automatically going to sell for me. Okay, I don't even have to do it. I don't have to pay attention to it. Okay, so I'll take my profits. I'm protecting my gains. Okay, because again, we're way overdone right now. I mean, we're way overdone. Okay, look where the wave's at. We're way up here. So I want to protect my gains. Therefore, I want to set my stop loss at the bottom of that. That's how you set a stop loss in Coinbase. Okay, super easy. Okay, again, a stop limit order is what you want to use. Okay, and that link to get Coinbase Advanced, you guys can sign up with that right here. Okay, it says trade on Coinbase, start your account right here. Bang. Okay, that's what you want to do. Okay, protect your gains. Protect your gains. Okay, and that was for DOGE. Okay, again, if you're up 300%, dude, you want to protect those gains. So set that stop loss at 35. Okay, because if it breaks down, it's going to come all the way back to 23, and then guess what? You'll get another opportunity to buy it cheaper. Okay, you'll get it 10 cents cheaper when it comes back down here and gives you a green dot. So set your stop loss. Ada Cardano, probably same thing on this one, right? You want to protect your gains. Set your stop loss. I'm going to call it right there at 70. Okay, that one's got a red dot as well. So call it 66 or 69 cents for your stop loss there. Okay, monthly chart, good, breaking out. But that doesn't mean we can't have pullbacks here on the daily. Okay, if that pulls back to 50 cents, I think that'd be an excellent entry. Again, everything is overbought right now. Everything indicates that we could see a pullback on this. So you just want to protect your gains. Set that stop loss. Call it 69 cents. 69 cents on the stop loss. Protect your gains. Because again, you were in down here. You were in at 35 cents. You're up 120% or whatever it is. Okay, protect your gains. Use that stop loss at 69 cents there on ADA. Not buying up here. We're definitely not buying up here. We're buying down here. Okay, and protecting our gains with a stop loss. NVDA. NVIDIA is just never going to go down. It's just never going to go down. Okay, they do actually have earnings coming up tomorrow. So, I mean, honestly, if it was me, I'd probably be taking some profits here, but I'm sure it'll beat, and I'm sure they'll go to $250. Too overdone for me, dude. I don't know. I think NVIDIA has to come down eventually, personally. I just think the stock is just, I mean, look at this. I mean, what the hell is going on? Right? $12 this year, all the way up to 140. You've 10x your money this year. Again, where was the time to buy NVIDIA? It was right here in December of 2022. Okay. I mean, you made 10x this year, or over the last 2 years. That's just insane to me. Okay, I don't know. I thought this thing was going to pull back here in, what was it, August, but I was wrong. Okay, the red dot came, but it doesn't even matter right now. Okay, boom, NVIDIA's just on a roll. Stop loss on this one, I'm going to put it at 137. I would not be holding this name into earnings. Would not be doing it. Okay, 137 has to be your stop loss. If it was me, I would have been taking profits right here on that red dot at 147. Okay, earnings is always a gamble. POL. Polygon ecosystem. Looks like a new coin. Same thing, just stop loss at 40. MATIC, we covered ICP. ICP still red on the monthly. Okay, another lagger here. So if you own this one, use that stop loss. I'm going to call it right there at 850. Okay, but a little overdone here on the daily. No red dot just yet. Just you can even move your stop loss up to $9 to protect your gains there. Again, time to buy was down here. Okay, right there at $7. Holding this one until we get a red dot, or if $9 breaks. BNB. Green dot on the monthly. Okay, so we're in here on the daily looking for pullbacks. This one looks like it's trying to hold on there to 600. 600 is going to be your stop loss. You got the red dot there back at 640. Was that 641? Okay, wait for the pullback there. If it breaks 600, sell it and get back in maybe down here around 550. This is a stock. Oh. Daily looks interesting here. Green on the monthly, and the daily's giving you a doji here. I like this one above 17. Okay, 17 cents is your stop loss. I know you don't got a green dot yet, but I think that thing's going to come tomorrow on Wednesday. Looks like they beat their earnings too, so they're actually making money. This looks really good. Nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day pullback. Earnings is out of the way. Doji candle. This looks good. Okay, you can even zoom in here to the hourly and see what's going on. It's definitely pumping here. Definitely going the other direction. Even move that stop loss up to like 1750 if you want. That looks good. This looks good. Just use that stop loss at 1750. CGC, we got a pot stock up in the building. Daily showing you, wow. See, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days of pulling back. You got a doji today. Stop loss is 365. Monthly still red though, but if you want to take a trade on this off the daily, based on the daily, it's like I said, use a stop loss at 360 here. You're risking about 20 cents on that. And my target would be all the way up there at 560, which is about a 46% move. Doesn't look bad, and it's got a green dot today. So I'd be entering today with a stop loss at 360 if you want to play that one. But the monthly is red, so keep that in mind. NPC. NPC's got a red dot today. Okay, big nasty candle there. Monthly's moving up. Okay, daily looks like it wants to sell off. Okay, I'd be a seller, profit taker on this one. AEP. AEP. You had a green dot a couple days ago. American Electric Power Company. You got a red on the monthly, so wouldn't be touching that one either. Demo. Demo is still red, but that doesn't mean we can't pump here. Super low liquidity in this name, probably a really low market cap. Those are harder to trade, right? 15 cents is your level you want to watch on that. H-bar we covered. We got GNS. Hopefully we're talking about the crypto here. Red all the way down. GNS. I think there was a stock too. Yeah, red all the way around. It's got a green dot on the stock. Stop loss you're going to want to put at the bottom of today's candle at looks like 0.89. This doesn't look bad for a stock trade. Again, 0.89, the bottom of this green candle you're getting today. That's going to be your stop loss. The monthly is green. GNS. Let's see what this thing is. Info GNS. Okay, it's a penny stock, so guys, keep that in mind. Super risky, super high risk. Only $11 million market cap. That's practically nothing. Entrepreneur Education System, Business Development Tools and Management. This is probably one of the lowest market caps I've ever seen in a stock. 11 million. So this is something you could literally like throw $1,000 in, or a very small amount of money, and just let it ride. But it does look like it's breaking out today. 89 cents is going to be the stop loss. You should have got in back here on the 7th at 50 cents. You would have been up 200%. But I like today's breakout. I like this big green candle. Just make sure you use that stop loss at 89 there if you're talking about the stock. Badger. Oh, these animal cryptos. I don't know what's going on anymore, dude. I seen a really funny meme the other day. That one's got a green monthly candle. I love these dojis on the monthly. Okay, that's a really, really good looking monthly chart. You got the green dot right there. I put the stop loss at 320. Okay, stop loss at 320. And I'd just be holding this thing. Okay, holding it until you either get a red dot or until 320 breaks. But this one looks like it wants to go higher there. Okay, monthly chart looks really, really bullish there. We got Neo, a stock, Chinese stock here. Okay, red candle on the monthly. They've been getting clobbered ever since Trump got in. Stop loss on that one's going to be 436. Call it 430. I don't like the red candle on the monthly. Okay, I do not like that red candle on the monthly. So that thing literally has to hold 430 there. Snap. Good request. This is my favorite stock setup right now, guys. Okay, not quite, but it's one of my favorites. Okay, you got the green candle on the monthly. Okay, green candle on the monthly. Let's look at the daily. What do we got? We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 day pullback on the daily chart. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. What are we missing? We're missing a green daily dot on Snapchat. It's going to come here soon. Okay, you're going to get the candle soon. I think it's going to be this week. I'm not sure when, but 1050 is a really big level. And $10, I don't think we'll go below. And if we do, it'll be for a second. So wait for the green dot on Snap, but I think this is going to set up for a very, very nice trade here very, very soon. So again, be patient, wait for the signal, and that's where you can attack Snap. BTC. BTC is just running. Okay, green monthly and the daily, again, just pushing up. I'd protect your gains by setting a stop loss at $88. $88 is your stop loss on Bitcoin right now. You're up a massive, massive amount. Make sure you don't have to sit through a dip. Okay. Sell and then buy back in lower. Okay. That's the strategy. So $88 has to be your stop loss on BTC. Okay. That's a solid, solid stop loss. It's trying to break out. It looks like it hit all-time highs today. So 88 cents is that level you want to watch. Okay. I definitely set a stop loss right there. ADA, we covered ADA. XRP, we covered XRP, we covered BTC, we covered XLM, we covered CRO, we covered DOGE, we covered Snap, we covered HIMS. Boom. Okay, monthly dot. I think this is a pretty big company. They're a drug company, but I see their commercials all the time. That one's breaking out here today. You're going to want to use a stop loss at $20 on this one. Okay, $20 stop loss on HIMS, and it looks like they're making a lot of money, so they are growing. Just use a stop loss at 20 if you're trading this one, if you're holding it. Okay, nice move today. It looks like it's up 11%. That one was on the watch list from Saturday. AMP token. This was an OG altcoin. Another one, nice green reversal candle. I love it on the monthly. Okay, tells me that we're probably going to break out here pretty big here soon. Stop loss at 0.004. You can see the red dot is right there, so I would definitely make sure you're setting a stop loss. Call it 0.0044. Okay, personally, I want to buy when the stochastic's back down here at 0 and giving me a green dot. If you're looking to buy this one, I would wait till that happens. If you're in it, I would definitely set that stop loss right there at 0.0044. Jack in the box. Jack in the box. Okay, getting killed on the monthly. Okay, I don't see people in fast food restaurants anymore. I don't see a lot of people in the driveway. But the monthly is green. 39 looks like the macro stop, and it is trying to bounce here on the daily. So this is a good-looking technical setup. I'd put a stop loss right there at 44.20. Okay, make sure this candle, the low of this candle holds on Jack in the box. I don't know if you were talking about that stock or the crypto. No one has made a Jack crypto yet, which is interesting. 44.20 is your stop loss. Looks like they got earnings tomorrow as well. So I'll never buy something into earnings, guys. Never. Okay, that's always a gamble. Okay, it's always a gamble because if they miss, you're going to see a big sell-off like that. Okay, but if they beat, it'll go up. So it's a 50-50 coin flip. When you're a trader, you shouldn't be 50-50. You should be about 80-20, 85-15. But if you're in it and you want to play it, make sure 44 holds. Play, P-L-A-Y. Dave & Buster's. Never been to one of these before. Okay, that's green on the monthly. They also have earnings coming up on, looks like next week, December 3rd. Selling off on the daily here, though. So the stochastic's down here on the bottom, which is what we like to see. All we're missing is a green dot. Okay, so wait for the green dot on the daily to buy this one. Okay, when that happens, then you can take your position. I would love to see a bounce on this one off of 32. H-bar, we covered AMD. AMD. I think I saw a green dot on the daily come today. Yes, I did. But again, the direction is down and to the right. So if the direction is down and to the right, I can predict that the monthly candle is red. You can see red. Okay, red dot. We're not touching it. Okay, we were looking at it here in October because the candle was green, but they missed their earnings and dumped. So once again, we want to wait for the monthly confirmation because we don't want to be buying AMD during this time when we're going down, 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 down. Okay, we want to wait for the green dot, the breakout, boom, there's your candle. Okay, now we can trade it. Okay, now we're going up over the months. We don't want to buy stuff that is going down and to the right. We want up and to the right, and right now AMD is down and to the right. So not going to touch that one. Okay, 130 is a pretty big level for it. So watch that level if you're in it, but again, not touching it until the green or until the dot flips green on the monthly. We got Joby, J-O-B-Y. This is an aviation company. Okay, that one's green on the monthly. Okay, that one looks a lot better. And you got a green dot showing up today. So move your stop loss up to the bottom of today's candle at about 550, right there at about 556, okay, for an entry. But again, green dots up here are less accurate than the ones down here. This would have been a great time to buy down there at $5. Okay, but this one does look like it's making a cup and handle pattern. Here's the handle, here's the cup. Okay, 550 is your stop loss. I'd be a buyer of that name here today with a stop loss right there at 550 on Joby. That one looks good on the monthly too. We got REAX. REAX monthly. This is the real brokerage. I'm going to guess this is a real estate company. Okay, red on the monthly. Okay, red on the monthly. Okay, so you want to be very, very careful on this one. Okay, I wouldn't even be touching it. Okay, I don't want to sit through one of these big sell-offs. It has pulled back for 5 days in a row. Okay, it's trying to build a base right there at about 470, but you want to wait for the green dot on the daily, see where that comes. But again, you're playing with fire here if you're buying during this time here. Okay, with a red dot there on the monthly. We want the candles to be green and moving up. We're kind of just chopping around right now, and the candles are red. So that tells me that there's some profit taking going on up here. Okay, it means there's profit taking going on up there. So be careful on that one. Definitely set a stop loss if you haven't already at 470. ICP we covered, SCI we covered, XLM we covered, XLM we covered, Canto. And by the way, you guys can watch all past videos over here inside the latest tab. There's a spot that says latest. And you can see all the past YouTube videos. If you guys missed one live, if you guys missed the premiere, you guys could always go back here and watch. Okay, you guys can always go back here and watch the later episodes. This right here was from Saturday. This was the Overkill watch list. We went over our green list here that you see on my screen. All these names we covered. These were the hottest names, in my opinion, for the week. And a little bit of red today, but the majority were green, especially yesterday. Big, big move yesterday. And the week is just getting started. So lots of things developing here, folks. So our goal is to stay on top of the markets and be a part of it before the move happens, right? That's the whole goal. Canto is still red on the monthly, so I wouldn't touch it. BNT's green, though. BNT's got a nice green doji candle. Every one of these candles I've been seeing recently turn into a big, big move, so definitely would be looking to buy this one. This is BNT. Again, the daily is a little overextended here. Keep moving your stop loss up. Current level is going to be right there at 60 cents. Protect your gains, guys. If you're up big like this, if you're entering down here at 48 cents, protect your gains by using a stop loss at 60, okay? If that thing retraces back to 54, I think that'd be an excellent place to buy it. But again, the stochastic is up here near our white dotted line. We want to be buying when the stochastic is down here on the floor and giving us a green dot. Yes, we got the green dot yesterday, but you can see resistance is right here. We're in right into resistance. So I don't think this is a bad place to take some off if you own it. And I would be buying every pullback, every green dot on this name, as long as these candles and as long as the dot remains green. I know the dot's not there, but I think that's going to come here by the end of November. I think you're going to see it. Okay, BNT doesn't look too bad. Uber, the monthly's red. Wouldn't be touching it. Big run up. Okay, we had a big run up, but the monthly chart is red, so no go. This was an interesting one too. Adelphia. Sorry if I'm butchering that, but RFK, so he's the head of the health department, and he's supposed to be going to be really hard on these pharmaceutical companies and stuff like that, and more prone in or more honed in on natural companies. He called these out. These are all Beyond Meat. I don't trust the Beyond Meat stuff, the fake meat. But we'll take a look at these stocks here. Cane, C-A-N-E. Okay, that one is green on the monthly, so you're good to go on that. Just buy the pullbacks. You got the green dot there on the 15th, so stop loss on this one's at 12.50. That's about a 40% risk to the downside there on Cane. I'd be a holder of this name as long as that last dot remains green. Just use that stop loss at 12.50. CSAN. This one looks ugly. Okay, red, just selling off. Don't touch it. Okay, that's a falling knife. Ugly. Beyond Meat. Also still red down here. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fake meat. I don't know. I don't see a lot of it on the grocery stores. In the grocery stores. I eat real meat. I don't trust the soy. Just there's a lot of studies about it. You know, raising estrogen in men and stuff like that. I grew up on a cattle ranch, so I grew up eating a lot of meat. A lot of meat from the cow, meat from the pig. Don't eat a lot of pig anymore, but a lot of eggs and steak and burger and, you know, natural stuff. But this is just ugly chart. Down into the right, there's no liquidity in it. I'd stay away from that one. So far, your best looking one is that Cane one. SMG. Scott's Miracle Grow. Heard of that. Okay, got absolutely killed here. Okay, monthly is still green. Great. Let's look at the daily. Okay, and the daily's reversing here. So this is another good looking one for you. I'd put a stop loss at 72 on that. Target would be back up there into the red Bollinger Band at 96. Okay, green dot there on the daily. You got the green dot on the monthly. It looks good. Okay, $72, the bottom of this green candle right here. Right there at about 72. Just call it $72. You're risking $2 to the downside in case you're wrong. But I'd be a holder as long as the last dot remains green there. INGR. Selling off big there on the daily, but the monthly looks good. This looks good. Wait for the green dot, enter on the green dot. Daily green dot. Okay, monthly chart is very, very bullish. Okay, you're going straight up and to the right. Okay, straight up and to the right. Wait for that daily to pull back here. Well, it is pulling back. Just wait for the confirmation now of the green dot. And that'll be your entry. But this one looks good. This is probably the best looking one so far. That one, SMG and Kane look the best. AMRS. You mean ARMS? Oh, shit. I don't see that one there, brother. STKL. STKL. That one is green on the monthly. This one looks good. That looks like it's breaking out on the news there. Sun Opta. Okay, but the red dot, the dot's red on the monthly or the daily, right? So we want to wait for that daily pullback, wait for that stochastic to get back down to 0 and give you a green dot. If this thing could pull back to like 750 or 650, that'd be great. That'd be great. But the monthly chart, that's definitely a breakout candle there on the monthly. Big breakout candle. Watch for that one to hit 10. That one looks good too. FDP. So these are all like farm, looks like farm agricultural plays. Fresh Del Monte produce. Monthly chart breaking out. Looks good. Okay. And you can see the pullback is starting here on the daily. I'd watch for this one to pull back into like 31. Okay. Wait for the green dot on that one too, but the monthly looks good. Okay. Monthly chart. I'd say FDP. I think it was STKL, SMG, and Kane are all the best ones out of those names there, brother. CRO we covered. Chainlink. Here's a good one. Good call out here on Chainlink. This one was on the watch list at the beginning of the week too. The green dot has not come on Chainlink yet. So this is a lagger, guys. This is a lagging crypto. So I think that will come here by the end of November. If not November, December for sure. And you can see it's already starting to break out. So protect your gains on this one with a stop loss at 14. Okay, you can see the candle came right there. That green dot came there. And this one back here on the 6th at like 10. Okay, and it's sitting at almost $15. So use a stop loss there at 14 to protect your gains in case of a pullback. But I think this one's going to launch. Okay, I think this one's going to launch here in the next couple of days, and you're going to see that green dot on the monthly come here shortly. That is a very, very good looking candle there on the monthly. So this is a lagger. This one hasn't taken off yet. Duo, D-U-O. I think you're talking about this stock. I can't really see it. Let me see if I can go to the log. It's red. Red on the monthly, so again, not touching it. DJT. I think we're almost there, folks. And again, if you guys are new, just feel free to drop your requests in here. We'll get them in the next video. And we'll keep on keeping on here. There's some really good requests, though, you guys are calling out. You can see DJT right here is giving you a green dot. There was news that Donald Trump's media company, which is DJT, this stock here, they're looking to buying a crypto exchange called Backed. And the news on Backed was just incredible. Okay, I mean, $9 all the way up to 31, a massive, massive move there on Backed. Okay, up 160, it went up 162% off of that news. So obviously, Trump's company's looking into the crypto space, being a big part of it. So obviously, that's bullish in my opinion. But the monthly is what color? It's green. Wonderful. Let's look at the daily. What do we got today? We got a green dot on the daily. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and call this one out here in the watch list. DJT, green daily. Boom. Okay, that was also on our watch list this last Saturday as well. So put your stop loss on this one at $26 if you're playing this green dot, but I like it. Okay, stochastic is down here on the floor. You got the green dot. We had this big pullback after the election. Again, where's everyone thinking it's going to go up? Right at the election, right? We went from $14 all the way up to $55 in the matter of a month. And then everyone's like, oh, let's buy DJT. He's going to be the president. They're too late at that time. Okay, it's sold all the way off. That's about a 50% pullback. and it's bouncing right there off 26. So use 26 as your stop. You got the green dot today, and 26 has to be your stop loss. If we go back up to 55, that's going to be over 100% move. Well, about an 81% move there, which is pretty dang good in my opinion. Okay, green dot coming here today on DJT. Good call out there. Who's gonna save the world tonight? We got TrueFi. TrueFi. Still red on the monthly, so that's going to be a lagger. PAL AI, I've heard a lot about this one. Okay, red on the monthly there, but it is trying to reverse here on the daily. So you can see 15 cents is your stop loss. You got a green dot showing up here today on PAL. Let's go back to True. I'll look at the daily for you on that one. Okay, it's just kind of look at this, no volume. There's no volume. So I like to trade liquid names, and this one's just been down and to the right so far. TrueFi USD. True. What was the ticker? TrueFi USD. Yeah. So let's look at the daily on this. Okay, see how it's just chopping around. Choppity chop, chop, chop. Okay, there's a big volume candle in there, so you want to make sure you're in with those bulls, the big boys. So 8 cents is your stop loss. I really like PAL better. Okay, they both have red monthlies, but if you're going to choose one, I'd choose PAL just because the daily had this big, massive liquidation dip, and now it's starting to reverse here. So 15 cents is your stop loss on PAL. AERO Drone. I think this is a newer one too. Okay, green on the monthly, you're good. Okay, let's look at the daily. Okay, the daily's pulling back here. So see there was a big dip there. So 119 would probably be the level you want to set your stop at. It's sitting at 132 right now. If you're not in it, I would wait for the green dot. And I would have been selling up in this area at 158. Guys, when the price goes into this red line on the Bollinger Bands, you also want to be taking profits. Okay, just like it did right there. Boom. Take some profits right there. Take some off the table. You don't have to sell the whole thing, but 25-50% is a good practice. Okay, and then just wait for a dip. But last dot is red. Stochastic's pointing down. I'd wait for a green dot on this one. Okay, but the monthly looks good. So 119 is your stop loss. That's the level you want to watch. H-bar we covered. Atom we covered. NVIDIA we covered. AVGO. Broadcom. It's on the red list, so this one is going to be red on the monthly. Oh, no. It's actually green on the monthly. But selling off here. Okay, selling off. 160 is the level, but you need a green dot. Wait for the green dot, just like you got back here on the 11th. 142, it jumped all the way up to 181. Okay, that was a beautiful, beautiful move there. Wait for the confirmation of the green dot on that one. XRP is showing a sell. Yes, it is showing a red dot, guys. So take some profits. You don't have to sell the whole thing, but you should take some off. It's a good practice, okay? Because if it goes back down to 50 cents, you're going to be pissed. And most people get emotional and they'll end up selling the whole bag at 60 cents rather than selling it when they're up. Here's Theta. Theta's another lagger here. Is this on Coinbase? No, it's not. But this one does have a green doji candle. So these are my favorite candles to enter on the monthly. This one looks really good. I've been seeing some news come out on it. Some good bullish news. So we're buying every green dot from here on out. You should have been in right here at $1.35. But now that the monthly is green, what we want to do is buy every single green dot that we get on the indicator from here on out on the daily chart. Okay, this thing's going parabolic right now. You want to just keep inching your stop loss up. Put it at 150, 160. 160 probably be a good level. But again, we're getting overdone. We don't want to be a part of it up here. We want to be a part of it down here. And you can see another golden dot came right there on the 4th at about $1. So this is one that could go. I don't see a green dot on the monthly yet, but that thing is coming here probably by the end of the month, which means we should be higher. All-time high on this one's up here at 17 too. That's pretty amazing. Okay, MLT. Yeah, we're going to have to start doing a couple of these a week because this is a lot of requests. That one is still red on the monthly there. SLI. Like a stock. Oh, yeah, you called this one out. It's still green on the monthly. The the daily, okay, look how far the wave is down here. So you got a green candle on the monthly. Okay, this is a lithium play. They make batteries. They make the parts for batteries and stuff like that. 160 is where it's trying to bounce. So this one looks like it could come any day. Let's check the, yeah, that's a reversal candle there on the daily if you're using the normal candles. Okay, but just wait on that green dot. I'm going to guess if it breaks over 180, it'll definitely be on the chart. So you could set a limit order to buy at 180. That means if the price goes up and hits that level, it will automatically create an order for you. But if you want to play this one, I think 160, 159 looks like a safe level. Wait for the confirmation, though. Okay, the last time the green dot came was back here in August. That was at 114. It went all the way up to 265. That was a great play. So watch for this one to bottom. I like the fact that it's pulled back for 10 days in a row, right? I'd much rather buy a name that pulls back 10, 12, 13 days in a row than goes up 10, 12, 13 days in a row, kind of like on Bitcoin here. Okay, I'd rather buy something that goes down 13 days than up 13 days. That's just because we're traders here, folks. That one doesn't look bad there. Okay, wait for the green dot. XRP, we covered near. Did we cover near? I don't think we did. Near protocol. Okay, green candle on the monthly. Nice breakout. Once again, red dot here, so protect your gains, right? Use your stop loss at 550. If we pull back to 450, load the truck. Okay, I'd be looking to buy any and every green dot we get on near from here on out, as long as these candles remain green here on the monthly. So 550 is the current level you want to set a stop loss, and we're going to be looking to add and buy on every green dot that we get from here on out. But you got a red one showing up today. XLM, we covered sturdy. Oops. This is a Brazilian stock. Still red on the monthly, but it has a pretty good foundation right there at 36 cents. This looks like a penny stock. It looks like it's trying to reverse today. So use a stop loss at 36. You got the green dot a couple days ago, but this one looks like it wants more here. So you could even move your stop loss up to like 38 if you want to. I'd set it at 37, right in between. BA, Boeing. Okay, Boeing's trying to reverse here. We got the green dot yesterday. This one's still red on the monthly. It's been beaten to a pulp. Okay, but you can see how far the monthly wave is down here. They've been missing a lot on their earnings. They've been just losing money. So they got all those regulations and stuff on them. If you're playing this one on the daily, thinking that this is going to be the bottom, set a stop loss at 140. I just don't like the fact that it hasn't given you the confirmation on the monthly yet, but that doesn't mean it can't push up here. So like I said, I wouldn't be taking the trade. I want to wait for that big pump up first, that monthly signal, and then buy the first pullback. You got the green dot right here on November 18th. That was yesterday. So set a stop loss at 140 on BA here. SUI. SUI is just up massive here, and the daily is very, very overextended. I'd protect my gains and set a stop loss at like 350. Okay, 350 is your stop. It's got a red dot. This line is up here up at the white dotted line, right? The stochastic's up there at the white dotted. So just be careful on this one. Okay, 350 is going to be your stop. Okay, you want to wait for a pullback. I'd love to buy this thing at like 250 if it comes. All crypto just looks very overextended right now. Everything's up 20 days in a row. So that's why everyone's so bullish, because we've gone up for 20 days in a row. Now everyone's like, oh my God, right? It's never going down. It's never going down. It's never going down. Okay? It's going to go down eventually. Okay? It's going to have a drop. It's going to have a dip, and people are going to get flushed out, and then that's when we're going to come in and get the opportunity. But right now, okay, stop loss at 350 on this one. And don't be mad if your stop loss hits, folks. Protect your gains. You're up 100%. Don't be greedy, okay? Sell 50 to 25% on the red dots up here, and you'll be good. Consistency. XRP, we covered. NVO. It's going to be the last one. NVO, I don't see that as a crypto, so it is a stock. And by the way, guys, if we can get this video to 100 likes, like I said, I'll give away 1,000 CRO, so make sure you share this on Twitter, right? Like the video, even drop a comment. That'll help us get out there more. I'd be happy to give away $1,000 worth of CRO, just like we gave away 100 XRP over here inside the Discord today. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, congratulations to the Beast. I think that's how you say it, D Beast. Congratulations. Here's NVO, the stock. Monthly is red and going down. So don't want to be a part of it, right? We want the green dot on the monthly first, and then we want to zoom into the daily. And that is the last request, folks. That is our last request. If you guys got more of those, feel free to drop them. I'm probably going to be dropping a couple of these a week just because of how many requests we're getting out. Our channel is growing. Welcome to all the new members that just joined up over the last week. Love to see the army growing. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of these videos. Hopefully you guys are learning something. Again, this channel isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us. It's about learning and coming together as a collaborative mind to conquer these markets, folks. If you guys need anything, hit me over here inside the Discord. My email is also right here inside the server rules, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Feel free to ask any questions there. And again, if you guys got requests throughout the rest of the week, drop them over here. I'd be happy to help them. I'll be keeping you guys updated on the watch list and any trades that we make over here inside the Discord. God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.